Test, test. Oh, my computer notifications. I guess I can just mute my computer. Yahoo! I don't think anyone would come on at this hour. Beautiful Thursday night. Tomorrow I get to work from home. Yay. Best to work from home. Then I get to sleep in and have breakfast. I get to have breakfast. And I still don't need to wake up so early. I should post on my Instagram that I'm live streaming. I'm using my phone for live streaming. How does that work? I guess I can pause it. Never mind. Yeah, hi. So update, things have been busy. This one's tutorial isn't coming so soon. Yes, I've only just passed the song to just passed the video files to my editor, and I guess they'll take about 1 to 2 weeks to get to it, so we won't have a tutorial video by this month. If you're, I think the Patreon members would get it by the month, but then because of the 1 week delay, then if you're not a Patreon member, most people would get it probably in June. Yeah, at the start of June. But we'll try our best, and well, if it uploads late in June, then I guess we just get two tutorials in June. Yay. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the tutorial situation. On the other side of dance, with my dance crew, Yong Tao Fu YTS Society, we filmed a cover on Sunday. Yeah, we filmed a cover on Sunday. It was pretty fun. We got to play with haze in a can. Yeah, the whole Sunday shoot was pretty rad because we were able to shoot in a black box, which is like a theater that has black curtains and black flooring. But like the important thing is that it was big with a high ceiling, and usually whenever we try to like book studios, like it's really expensive, and even after like paying like $100, the rates for large studios are like $100 an hour, and even then it's like not that big. It's usually still a squeeze for like large groups. So the fact that we got a black box and we got it for free because of some lobang from my friend, then yeah, it was just so nice to finally dance in like a spacious place where your camera can move as far back as you want to, and we don't have to worry about like showing the walls, or like showing trash or clashing into the wall, that kind of thing. Yeah, so big studio, go yay. Yeah, so that, and then but like because I fell sick. I fell sick because I karaoke. I fell sick because I went to karaoke with my friends, and then we went to a convention. Like, so karaoke, we scream the songs, and then we go for a convention on the same day, and then convention has a bunch of humans with germs, and I think there's a new COVID wave coming up. So that happened, and then I felt like hotness in my throat, and that was because of I thought it was because of the karaoke. I still think it's because of the karaoke. But then like 2 days later, and then I fell full on sick, like fever, fever. Yeah, basically fever on top of the like, oh, my throat is burning. Yeah, so that's why I couldn't do the tutorial, and also that's why I couldn't practice my dance for Sunday's filming, which is like that one bothers me the most because like my dance for Sunday's filming had a stunt in it. It's a cartwheel, and because I couldn't practice my cartwheel, it looked terrible. It really looked terrible. Like during filming, because you are like looking through the small screen, you can't really tell that the cartwheel looked bad, and only after we were done filming and I took the clips home and I edited it, and I was like, oh shit, the cartwheel looks so bad and I can't do anything about it. Like I can't hide it. I just like there's nothing I can do about it. I feel bad for my dance group because everything else in that video looks good except my cartwheel. Yeah, and like I know I'm not the strongest dancer in my dance group, so I just feel like extra burden because I took on the stunt role and could not deliver a stunt. Yeah. Uh, so that's that, but it's those kind of things that like, oh, hopefully we learn along the way, and and when I look back at that video, hopefully in a few months when I can actually do the stunts properly and I look back at that video, I'll think, thank goodness I have improved so far from where we began. Yeah, so well, nothing's perfect. Yeah, and then um other than that, yeah, so anyway, wahoo. Yeah, so I went for the Ado concert. That's what I'm here to ramble about. Um, basically, if you don't know who Ado is, she's a singer. She's a faceless singer, and she does mostly powerful songs. Like she specializes in powerful songs. She has a great screaming voice. She has a great growl. She can like project and like very emotional, that kind of singer, and she is amazing. So if you have not heard of Ado, you should check her out. ADO. Yeah, so she had this is her second world tour. Her first world tour, she skipped Singapore. I think she went to Malaysia and Indonesia, or just Indonesia, and she didn't go to Singapore. Some of my friends went for her Wish World Tour in Indonesia. Yeah, but I didn't go because going overseas for a concert, I just not my thing. So yeah, luckily she came to Singapore this round, and then me and my fiance, we got the Hibana cat. So the title of the world tour is Hibana. It means spark, and the VIP category, which is like the seating category, is called Hibana category. Yes, so because of that, I think we were row 16, which is pretty good if you ask me. The rows were pretty squeezy, like the chairs were like right next to each other. So like beside me was like a guy, and then he wasn't he wasn't very big, but he was still a guy. So guys have like broad shoulders. So he takes up like maybe 110% of a chair space. But then beside him was another person that was also quite large size that took up like maybe 120% of the chair space. So push in the end, like the guy is like overlapping with me, and then like I decide we do the staggering thing where he's a bit in front and I'm a bit behind when we're standing up during the concert, but like his elbow would like, because of the light stick, his elbow kept like going back, so like into me, and then I have to keep my left hand over here because if not, right, he kept hitting my left hand, which is where my boob would be. So I have to like keep my left hand here to like protect myself. Even like halfway, I asked him like, oh, sorry, can you move back a bit? And then he did move back. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Then he moved back, but then after a while, like he still gravitate. Then I'm just there like, I feel so squeezy. And then like my fiance on the right, he also had another guy flanking him, so the two of us were just getting squeezed with each other. Yeah, just trying to enjoy the concert without bumping shoulders with someone that we don't know. Yeah, so that was that. And then like the elbow. Yeah, so that's the squeezy situation. But other than that, it was pretty good. I had a friend who was in row number one. I don't know how he got row number one, but because Ado is like on a high stage, so the whole time he's just looking up like that because he's really like maybe like 3 meters in front of the stage only, and the stage is so high. Yeah, and the whole like venue, the whole like show was a very the visual effects were very good because you know Ado is like a faceless singer, so she's in her cage on the stage on the platform, so it's like a cage up there, and then the cage is LED, and the wall behind her and the stage that the cage is on is also LED, so it's just one huge LED like light show, and the animations and visuals were like really really good. Yeah, so if you have the chance, you go on YouTube, and like I think there are some clips of other similar concerts or from other tours, and you can see her cage and the stage, and it's like majestic. Yes, I'm very happy with just her silhouette. She's like she even in her cage she was like dancing like crazy, and like moving up to the edges of the cage, and like even once like just rolling on the floor. Like she's really a partier kind of performer, but within the cage. Yes, and they were quite strict about like the camera rule too, so like no cameras, no binoculars, and then no laptops also, so luckily I could deposit my work laptop with my friend. Yeah, they were quite strict because clearly, yeah. Oh, but oh, on the like squeezy guy situation, about like I don't know if it's halfway or like 2/3 into the concert, he just like took a call, and then he just like left. He took his stuff and then he left, and then he never came back. So yay, we got a bit more space after that. Yeah. Yeah, so that was the theatrics. Very great visual effects, and then her singing was amazing. If you don't want spoilers for the Hibana concert, you better not listen to this because I'm gonna spoil the set list. Yeah, she sang actually for this concert, she sang all the powerful songs. Like I know she has a lot of powerful songs, but she didn't sing any of the gentler songs. The most gentle song she sang was probably like Gira Gira, or like what was that song? Value. Yeah, so like I think a lot of her like my the songs that I like that she is more gentle at, like Sakura Biori, or what's that, Cousin or Yukue, would be like the super ballad theme songs. Yeah, ballad songs, but she didn't sing any of that. She only sang like the mostly aggressive or powerful style songs. Yeah, so but that's the concert, you know. But I'm just impressed that wow, she really like lasted all the way. At most she had like 1 minute to 2 minute breaks in between like the powerful songs. Yeah, like a few songs, and then like maybe 1 minute 2 minute break, then another few songs. So she really like non-stop sang all those songs. Is Elf not gentle? Yeah, Elf is pretty gentle. I'll put it on the more gentle side, but it's still like more of the powerful thematic theatric kind of song. Yeah. And then personally my favorite songs that I wanted to hear that night was Elf. I got Elf. So with Elf it was like such a roller coaster because I completely forgot that the concert was like this Wednesday. I thought it would be next Wednesday. So I was like, I got one whole week. I got almost 2 weeks to study for the concert, and then only the night before, then I was like, oh my god, it's tomorrow. So I had no time to study. But because I wasn't studying yet for the concert, I like to study, right? Like you gotta listen to the artists so that you get to like know about their set list so you can enjoy the concert more. I just found out about Elf on Sunday, and I was like obsessed. I was obsessed with Elf, and I just kept watching the music video again and again and again, and I was like, shit, the music video is too good. And then And then like I saw, oh no, Elf was released like 3 months ago. And then usually these kind of things, they will like set they would fix the set list at the start of the tour. Like I know a lot of Japanese artists, when they do world tours, every single stop they use the same set list with like only a bit of changes. So I was like, there's no way that Elf is making it into the set list. And I was like, I want Elf. And all my friends were like, I don't think it's happening. And I was like super emo. I was like, I'm not gonna hear Elf. And then Elf came out and like I went crazy. Yeah. The other ones I like is I also like Gira Gira. So I wore Gira Gira. Okay, wait. I love Gira Gira. Like it's always been like one of my favorite idol songs. Right now I feel like Elf is taking over, but Gira Gira for very long is my favorite idol song. I really love the like storyline, and I really enjoy like the way that it expresses like the what do you call it, insecurities, like the visual insecurities. And then like how to say, yeah, so I love Gira Gira. Oh, she sang it, it was so good. She sang Gira Gira. I wore Gira Gira inspired makeup to the concert, so I like did the whole scar thing, and I just put, it was quite simple lah. You just take the darker foundation or darker eye powder, and you just pat the whole side of your face, and then you use the eyeliner to like draw the cracks, and then you have the cracks on your face. And then I thought, okay, I'll add a few sparkles to make it a little more Gira, and then like that was the makeup, right? Gira Gira inspired makeup. And I braided my hair like the Gira Gira girl. And then my colleague was like, oh, are you a zombie? And I was like, oh shit, now I look like Show. Because I have the thing, you know, the zombies that have like the patch. I was like, no, I'm not a zombie. It's from a music video. Like then I showed the music video. It's like, oh, you have to understand, like she thinks that God is left-handed, but oh no, she said, oh, God made her with his left hand, but then like, oh, turns out God is left-handed. And then oh my gosh, okay, yeah, so that's like the whole thing with Gira Gira. So I love Gira Gira, I love Elf, and then like I later on find out that like, oh, both of them were written by Tenno Hiwa, like cause Ado is like super into Vocaloid, right? So like a lot of the songs that she does is composed by Vocaloid producers. So Tenno Hiwa did both Elf and Gira Gira, which like makes sense because they both have like this like grand majestic vibe. Tenno Hiwa also did Villain. Yeah, so it's like, oh, okay. But like, yeah, so now I'm like, oh, I guess I'm a Tenno Hiwa fan now. Wait, okay, let me catch up with the comments. Hi from Peru. Hi! You went to her concert last year, Sticky. Oh, that means you went for Wish concert. Yeah, hope that she can do a third one. Melbourne concert next week. OMG, have fun. Oh, that means she hasn't been to Melbourne yet. Rockstar is the new best song. Rockstar was her encore. So, like, she did her ending song. Okay, so like me and my fiance, we really wanted Shinjidai, you know, like the Shinjidai, and then everyone like, wow, you know, Shinjidai. So yeah, from the One Piece Red album, like I think my favorite is still Watashi wa Saiko. I did a choreography for that. I did an original choreography for Watashi wa Saiko. That's how much I love it. I think Shinjidai is rockers too, and I love Kaze no Yukue because I love ballads. So these are like my top few. And then she sang Fleeting Lullaby, and then she sang, no, I don't think she sang Top Music. She sang Fleeting Lullaby, and then she might have sung another One Piece Red song. I'm not so sure. Then I was like, where's Shinjidai? It's gonna come out, right? Is it gonna come out? And then like we were like, it's gonna come out. Then she says like, oh, this is my last song. And then her last song is Odo by Giga. And then we're all like, oh no, she's not gonna sing Shinjidai. But then it's like, otori daze, party. Then it's like, okay, that's her last song, right? Then everything goes black. Then everyone has to do the encore chant. I did encore chant for like forever. And then after like the encore, then she comes back, Then she sings Rockstar for her encore. Whoa, oh, oh. Then she sings Rockstar, and then you're like, oh, the musicians are still on stage. So you're like, there has to be another one. So musicians still on stage. They go one more time. That's where no one would guess it. Okay, if you're going for the concert, stop listening because like there's all spoilers. She starts to sing Chandelier by Sia, the English song I'm gonna swing on the chandelier. She sings that and everyone's like, what's going on? It was hilarious. Everyone's like, huh? What? I guess we're here now. Yeah, so we got that. It was pretty great. And then after Chandelier, it goes black again, but I'm like, the musicians are still on stage, so we do another Moikai encore chant, and then she shows up again, and then she talks, and then she talks to us, and I think it's very personal because like so far I've been to for Japanese concerts, Yoasobi and Yama, and both of those two artists are very bad at English, so they keep their dialogue with the audience limited. They're just like, hi everyone, we are Yoasobi. Then everyone goes, woo, are you having a good time? Woo, we love Singapore. Woo, you know, so it's like very basic stuff. We don't really get content because they're not very good at English. So Ado also is not very good at English, but she's not afraid to like just talk in Japanese. So Ado goes on like a whole dialogue in Japanese and then telling us about like how her feelings, about how she didn't imagine that she would come this far, and like how she starts off in her closet and how she loves to like to reach so many people, and she can't believe that so many people are listening to a song, and how she has like self-confidence issues, but then like you know, all that kind of stuff. She like talks a lot, and like my Japanese is terrible, so my Japanese shit, so I only cut like the surface of it, you know. I only caught the surface of it. Wait, okay, let me catch up. Da na 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 da 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 da. Will I upload this live later? Yeah, I think it'll stay up. Will there be subs? I don't know. The YouTube auto thing probably will have. Yeah. Do I know how to sing? No, not interested. Yes. Yeah, so she was quite personal. She told us a lot, and then at the end she was like, the whole world is believing in me, and everyone's like, Shinjiteru, Shinjidai, Shinjidai, and then Shinjidai came up as the final song, and then me and my fiance were like, yeah, we got it, we won the war, we are winners tonight, we got all our songs that we wanted. Okay, not all our songs, but like a good chunk of our songs that we wanted. So it was a winner. Yeah, it was a winner because like when we went for the USOB concert, I got the songs that I wanted, but my fiance did not. He got my fiance really wanted Heartbeat by YOASOBI. But I think it was too recent, so it didn't make it into the YOASOBI set list. Yeah. And then like a few concerts later they added it into their set list and he was so salty. No, the worst thing was that the whole concert he wanted Heartbeat, and he made me like listen to Heartbeat and made me like memorize the lyrics for Heartbeat just so that when Heartbeat comes up we could sing to it. And then when the concert ended and they were like, they show on the screen like please leave the venue, they were playing Heartbeat in the background, like the MP3 file of it. So yeah. And then but the second time YOASOBI came to Singapore in the indoor stadium, they played Heartbeat. But obviously we weren't there for the second time because we went for the first time and we don't want to waste our money by going for the same artist so close to each other. Yeah. So okay, yeah, back to Ado. Oh my god, there's so much. I had a shit ton of friends who were at Ado's concert. I guess because now everyone's a working adult, so we have money. My friends so graciously queued up since like 7 a.m. to get merchandise. I saw on Ado's Instagram, like the merchandise queue was crazy, like 2 hours kind of crazy, and it's like early in the morning. So I asked my friend to help me buy the merch, and wow, she bought like thousands of dollars of merch for so many people because everyone else is like busy at work, we can't queue, so she queued for us. So it's like, oh, so thankful. But like I didn't know how much the merch cost because they don't show the price, but only when you are there at the queue then you know the price. So I just looked online for like what merch they had, and I said I'll have a light stick. And then later on she takes a picture of the board, and the light stick is $100, but it's too late, she already bought it. So I now have $100 light stick. Oh my gosh, this is the light stick. It's like, it looks like a microphone, but it's a light stick. It's $100. Does it feel like $100? It feels like $60, but you know, premium things because concert. So I will treasure this and bring this to every event until it breaks. Yes. Yeah, so it's a light stick. You can screw on the, I don't know why, but you can shorten it for some reason. Like, it's not opening or anything. It's just there. So I guess you could have a shorter version of it. But I guess it looks nicer when it's long. Um, yeah, there's a button at the back that I don't know what it does. Uh, I I thought that maybe it's like those kinds that syncs up with the concert when you're at the venue, but no, it does not. The only working button is at the front. So here it says Ado ish, yeah, and then this is the button, and then this is uh the flower, the rose. Yeah, it's plastic. It's plastic, but it's pretty. Then when you turn it on, bing! Look at that. And then blue is her default color because it's a blue concert. Purple, green, red, yellow, white, pink. There's a different blue. This blue is a bit lighter. Orange, and then darker purple, and then we're back to blue. Yeah, so that's the. Ooh, yeah. You want to dance and sing show at a con? Do you think you can do it? Yeah, you definitely can. If you practice, you can do it. Yeah, so this is the light stick. I love it. Very pretty. And then I also got, because we were VIP cat, we got the Hibana pin. So this is the Hibana pin. Ish. It's the Hibana pin. I think it's very pretty as well. Yeah, here's what it looks like. Ishi. It's like a blue flame, very shiny. And then on top of the pin, like there's a second half to it. It's the Ado logo. So on the other side, it's like, you know, this one is the push pin, and then this one is the safety pin kind of pin. So you just gotta like put it on your chest or something, and it's like a decorative piece. I still don't know how to best use it, but yeah, VIP cat, beautiful. Yeah, and then is there anything else? Songs that I discovered through the tour. I thought Value was really good. It's stuck in my head right now. I also have more appreciation for Backlight. I think Backlight is a pretty good song. I'm very glad she got to do a Vocaloid cover. So she covered Aishte, Aishte, Aishte and Sharuru. So that was good. She sang Ready Made too. So I didn't know about Ready Made until my university dance club, Odoro, did it for the event. So they did Ready Made. Because of that, I listened to Ready Made so many times. So I got to enjoy it. Yeah. Gira. She opened with Usewa. Usewa, Gira Gira. She did episode X as well. She did Kura Kura. I think it's called Kura Kura. Yeah. Uh, yeah, so she did a shit ton of songs, basically. She did a shit ton of songs and it was very value. Yeah. And then the last funny thing about the concert is that it was happening at the same time and place as Lady Gaga's concert. So before the event, like in the afternoon where everyone's like roaming around the event venue, there was like Ado fans and Lady Gaga fans. And at the train station staff were like, um, the train station staff were like, both exits go to the stadium. Both exits go to the Lady Gaga concert. Both exits go to the Ado Hibana concert. And they just kept saying that because both concerts were happening at the same time. And then when you're outside the venue, if you look to the right, you see all the Lady Gaga posters. If you look to the left, you see all the Ado posters. And then like the people walking around, it's very obvious who's a Lady Gaga fan and who's an Ado fan. Because the Lady Gaga fans are like wearing like the all red suit or like the bubble costume or like all the gay iconic like costumes and the cigarette glasses. So and then like the other fans are all wearing like gothic Lolita and black and blue. So the contrast is definitely there. I tried to dress up too. Like I said, with my Gira Gira makeup and a bit of I guess it's not really gothic Lolita. It's just dark dark Victorian style. And then my dance friend Egg, she was there for the Lady Gaga concert, so she was wearing like the Lady Gaga nun costume. And then the two of us took a photo beside each other. It's like, guess which one's going for which concert. Yeah. And then our concert ended like half an hour earlier, and we could hear the Lady Gaga concert from like the train station. And because the train station staff know what's the last song because they have to prepare for the crowd. So the train station uncle was like, the Lady Gaga last song is playing already. If you guys don't want to get caught in the Lady Gaga crowd, you guys better leave now. Then everyone just started like scrabbling because we didn't want to get stuck. The Lady Gaga crowd is like more than 2 times the other crowd. So you just want to get out while you can, you know. So everyone just like ran to the MRT station to get there before Lady Gaga ended. Yes. Which is like really funny. Everyone's like singing Bad Romance while waiting for the MRT train. Yeah. I think that's everything. I think that's everything from the concert. I really think it was the best concert I've been to so far. I haven't been to a lot of concerts, but I I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it the most out of my previous 2 concerts. And I think the audience was good. Or maybe it's because I was in VIP Cat. It could be because I was in VIP Cat. But actually, YOASOBI, the first time, the VIP Cat was very disappointing. But Ado VIP Cat was legit. And yeah, I think our next two dream concerts would be like Zutomayo and Yorushika. Those are 2 concerts that my fiance really wants to go to, but it requires a Japanese phone number, so we doubt we would see them in the near future. Uh, that one is up to fate, yes, and we hope to see that. Okay, is that all for Ado? I think so. I think that's all for the concert. Um, yeah, it was amazing. Let's just say that it was amazing. And I got Elf. I can't believe I effing got Elf. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Okay, it's late. I got work tomorrow. Jenny. Thanks for listening to my